Welcome to Costco's training on conducting business in Germany. You've been selected to journey to Germany and search for potential clients we can outsource manufacturing with due to Germany's strength in industry. In order to be effective in how you communicate with German companies, it is important that you understand the cultural practices and state of Germany. This begins with how they conduct their lives. Like here in the United States, Germany is an individualistic country. One of the reasons for this is the fact that Germans strongly believe in the idea of self-actualization, or fully realizing your own potential. Another is that families are generally small with emphasis on direct family, such as mother and child. Germany is also considered a low-context culture due to their main form of communication being verbal. The reason for this, and another reason why Germany is individualistic, is because they operate by a universal, be honest even if it hurts mentality, which means other forms of communication are not required. In terms of time, punctuality is a foundation of conducting business in Germany. Appointments and meetings should be on time and properly planned, or else it can be considered very offensive. Planning extends to all aspects of life for Germans, as they are not a spontaneous culture, although this is particularly important in the business environment. In work, Germans do not require close personal connections to conduct their lives in business. They often work on their own without much socializing, and any that does happen is very formal. Although Germany is host to amazing works of art and innovation, work and achievement are the dominant values of the culture. They value masculine traits such as success and competition, which fuel their economy and workforce. Additionally, Germany is considered a restrained culture as opposed to an indulgent one, meaning they do not entertain their personal desires for leisure and recreation often. Germany is slowly attaining an older population, causing them to put an emphasis on the elderly, unlike we do in the US. The government has made changes to include older Germans in the workforce, which has led to the older population widely participating in volunteering and some jobs as well. Additionally, technology is helping to create a more engaged older population. Younger adults are seen as still dependent, but possessing lots of potential in the workforce, while older adults are valued as autonomous workers, but less valuable as they age. Germany has a strong attitude in support of the climate. Over 75% of Germans hold climate change as the biggest problem for the world right now. Additionally, nearly the same amount not only believe they care more about the climate issues than their government, but would also happily pay additional taxes on products that further climate change. Most German citizens are pushing for cleaner energy and personal changes that reduce carbon footprint. Immigration has led to Germany having a more diverse population in terms of race, ethnicity, and religion. The majority of Germany's older population believes that immigrants should adapt to Germany's culture, while most of the younger population wants everyone to grow close relationships without compromising each group's practices and beliefs. Immigrants generally have good opportunity, however, as a whole, Germany does not have a consensus on how to move forward with the immigrant population due to the differing beliefs between young and old. In terms of gender equality, women in Germany are suffering. As of 2021, the reported pay gap was 18%. Additionally, it is observed that most women with children work part-time so they can spend more time raising their children, while only 5% of men do the same. To combat this, Germany recently announced a plan to halve Germany's pay gap over the next 10 years and work towards making all work environments places of equal opportunity for both men and women. Part of the reason for these equality differences are the differing gender roles for men and women. In Germany, although decision-making power in a marriage is commonly shared, men often end up breadwinners and household leaders despite it no longer being a stereotype. Once children are added into the equation, women are expected to sacrifice their career to some extent to raise their children. Formality is vital to German culture, especially in the work environment. Meetings must be set up by appointment and scheduled a few weeks in advance, and any calls received from German companies should be returned as quickly as possible. It is considered very informal and rude to cancel a meeting in Germany. During meetings, it is important that the people meeting are of the same company rank, and there are often initial meetings that help German workers determine whether they find you trustworthy, so it is important to prioritize respect and punctuality. On behalf of Costco, we would like to thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. We have faith in you and are eager to see how you create new connections in Germany.